the heat. It's been like 104 degrees, 101, 103. It's hot, hot, hot. So this is the mountain drive, going through the mountains, heading to Lincoln Town to go see the museum, get more information on Billy the Kid. I'll keep you posted, but I will have to speak loudly. I forgot my video equipment at home, so I don't know how well this is going to come out. I'll check in later, and here's the chauffeur.
Hola.
He's got to keep his eye on the road, but we will be seeing this huge mountain in a minute called Sierra Blanca, and they have a ski resort up there. Yeah, so I will show you that as soon as we get it into view. Sorry about the wind, but look how green it is. It's so green. There it is, Sierra Blanca. I zoomed in so you could see. Sierra Blanca means white mountain. It's usually covered in snow, and it's just beautiful. And you can also see some fire damage in some of the trees here off to the side. Let me zoom out. We go to this side, which, if you're not aware, Ruidoso, New Mexico, in this area, they've had lots of flooding because it's monsoon season. But the good thing is it's very green. The other good thing is you can start seeing the areas fill in. And you see the clouds formulating already. And I have to tell you, people, it is so much cooler here. It's 77, and where we lived it was already 92 degrees. I mean, where we live, not lived, but live. I think that's Freudian slip there, because I want to move up to the mountains and get out of the heat. I'm ready to be where there's more green and cool weather. They also have a casino if you go that way. We'll take you that way sometime. Inn of the Mountain Gods. Maybe one day we'll come and do an exploration there on a video. So we are here. We're in Lincoln Town, New Mexico. There's lightning and thunder in the distance. Historical buildings. We haven't been anywhere yet. We came to this area first. Tried to find a picnic area, but we did find some really nice bathrooms. And if you see there, there's my husband, and right behind him are the restrooms. So we just got through having a picnic. Really, there's not a whole lot of places to eat here. In the past we've come and we have eaten in like one place. Like they had a restaurant and you just share a table with whoever's there eating. Anyway, this time we planned. I like to plan ahead, but look at the views here. So what I'm going to do is look at this structure here. So I'm thinking this might be a reenactment of some sort. I'll see if I could find out more information and share it with you, but obviously when they do have it going on, it's adults 10, children 6 years to 12 years is 6. And then if you have children 5 and under, it's free. No alcohol, no firearms allowed. So this is a ticket. So let's just, oh, look. Here's where the people sit. The guests. This is, what a beautiful setting. Look at that. And then if I go, look, it says cowboy, cowgirl, John Chisholm, San Juan Mission, El Torreon. Oh, look, that's just a small rendition. I think we saw the real one over to the right. Patron store, courthouse. and McSween House, Blazer's Mill. How cute, look at that. They must do a reenactment of I'll see if I can find a flyer to share it with you all. If you're ever in Lincoln Town, New Mexico. All right, so we're just taking a leisurely walk. Here are some of the structures, an old adobe wall that's exposed. This little shop is closed right now, but it's cute when they're open, so sometimes I guess you can find a place to eat. And in the distance, we'll eventually make it to that Wortley, is that what that says? Hotel. And we're gonna head across the street to see about this structure here. Okay, so we just crossed the street. All right, strange shadows right now, but anyway, we just crossed the street and these are the structures. And again, this is the little area we took pictures at. This is a historical landmark of Murphy Dolan Store, built in 1874. I'll leave it here for a second so you can read. I'm not sure why I'm getting shadows, but it's very shadowy today. So we're strolling down the sidewalk here, headed to the Visitors Center to purchase a ticket. So you have to have a ticket to get into, which I already knew that, but we didn't know where to go to get into these historical buildings. So where is the Visitor Center? Is this it? Okay, I think it's a little further down. It's a little structure there. Don't know if people live there. And there's the Wortley Hotel. Looks like there is a historical landmark on that building as well. So maybe we can visit that area as well. So this is what we're seeing on our stroll. Must be someone's private residence, and then this building here also says private property. So we're trying to find the visitor center. It says it was 1/4 miles down this way, so we will see. Then across the street there are ruins, some adobe and rock ruins. This looks like it's a one-road town, people, with some alleyways here and there. I see your septic tanks and propane tanks. I mean, I shouldn't say see septic tanks. I read that on the building. Private residence, but they have a historical marker on theirs.
594. This is the address.
Yeah, but see, they have a historical marker. There's an old Lincoln church back there. There's a lot of people integrated in here that live here. They must all be the actors of the reenactment. Look at that beautiful church. Don't know if that's open to the public, but we'll go read the marker here. Here's a different view of the church, and there's a rock structure connected to it. Can you zoom in? I just love those mountainous hills. We're really mountains because we're highly elevated, but when you're here, they look like huge hills.
Going to town on this.
Someone is under construction. You could hear my husband in the background. I wasn't recording when he was talking, but you could hear the tail end. But look at the vintage adobe. Wow. That is amazing. Not sure. And this house next to it, look at that adobe. They need to probably treat the exterior again so it doesn't decompose. I mean, look, they even have beautiful windows integrated into the adobe brick. We have this beautiful adobe wall. Oh, look, there's the Dr. Woody house.
Wood's house. Cool.
Doesn't it say Woody? Oh, does it say Woods? Oh, okay. I thought it was your name.
It's a brewery and tap room.
Look at this beautiful building. It says they're closed.
Everything's closed today.
Closed. Closed.
Valley.
Where's the visitor center? So there's another historical building across the way that we'll have to figure out where we get our ticket. This is the outdoor area. It's really nice for the brewery. Another alleyway. More structures and more old homes. Okay.
It's got to be up here. It's not far.
They got these beautiful ristros dangling. How quaint. With their entry porch. That's adobe also. More old adobe structures. And let me look across the street since there's not any highway traffic. More old buildings, and there's another wooden structure. And it has a landmark plaque on it. Okay. We should have driven to the visitor center, I guess. I guess they had the tiny house movement back then also. Look how cute this is. And it used to say residence something. Oh, no trespassing. And I'm gonna scan across the street because they have another cute one right there. As we glanced to the right, we saw another structure way in the distance. You could see the metal roof. Wow. Just think this place was lively at one time. And I guess we picked the wrong day to come because I'm not seeing a lot of tourists. And they don't want you going and exploring. So let's see what this is about. Beautiful. I love that probably was a cobalt blue at one time, faded by the sun. See that a lot in Santa Fe. Here's a little outpost. Go up high. I wonder if they're still in business. Oh, look at that place. There is like a little dip there with all these trees. Here's another cute structure. And Elijah's Blacksmith Shop. Beautiful, another faded cobalt blue entry, and that is beautiful. I wonder if this is a private entrance. Okay, for all you entrepreneurs,
Okay, the museum is
this
closed.
place is for sale. I wonder how much they want. Maybe I'll call about it
Install
and move to the mountains. Yeah. All right, here is the 5-day battle. So they have this beautiful mural, and then they talk about, here's the entry or the introduction. During May and June of 1878, both sides gathered forces in the anticipation of the fight ahead. McSween and the regulators. So here we go. First day, July 15th of 1878. So on July 15th, Sheriff George Pepin awoke in Lincoln to find that the regulators and their allies occupied 45 positions inside of the Alice store, Montano store, and McSween's own house. Day 2, July 16th of 1878. Don't even know how to say Comitatus Law of 1878. Dudley was under orders not to intervene in any way. Day 3 of July 17th, 1878. So they accidentally shot Ben Ellis, and he did make a full recovery, but Crawford died, and that from his wounds on July 23rd of 1878. And on day 4, July 18th, 1878. Oh my goodness. These women walked to Fort Stanton to beg Colonel Dudley to end the fighting. Wow, that's a long walk. July 19th, 1878. So Colonel Dudley did intervene and turned the tide of the fight. And by the evening of July 19th, McSween's forces were scattered and at least 5 men, including McSween himself, lay dead among the ashes of his home. All right, that's not the one I thought I was doing. But here it is. July 19th of 1878. Oh, Billy the Kid assumes the role of leader. And look, here's some pottery remnants, cartridges. This is where the fight McSween House artifacts took place. McSween's last communication. We are entering into the, which house was this? Well, I'll let you know in a minute. There was, oh, all these beautiful sketches. This would be the main entry. And look how low those windows are. Tell us wavy glass, vintage glass. That's the view. Here's the other view. Some more. We're in the art gallery right now. But look how thick these adobe walls are. This is my hand, everybody. Look. Oh, crazy. We have all this area to go. I'm probably not going in the right order, but look. U.S. mail. Here's a replica of it. Wells Fargo. Oh my gosh, look at that. So cute. Here's another door. And different artists portraying Billy the Kid. Or the battle. Some more of the art. And that's supposed to be Billy the Kid, I'm sure. Yep, Billy. Look at those clouds. Amazing. Yep, and this is the modernization right here. This is the outside of the structure that we were just in. They've made it into the museum art gallery. Colonel Dudley's camping place. So we're in the Montano home. They were neutral in the Lincoln County War. This is pretty amazing. And look at these floors. Look at the size of these. I thought they were wider planks, but they're not. And then they have the beautiful vigas woodwork. And again, thick walls. And let me turn around, sorry for the dizziness. Here's the door. You could see the wood has condensed. It swells and then it contracts. This is pretty impressive. Oh wow, look. This is where they kept the meat. Ugh. The grains, fresh produce. Not sure what this room was for, but here's a separate entry, maybe private quarters for the family. Restoration. Yeah, this was, oh wow, look how cool this is. Another exit door through the back, but look at this old bed. And these ceilings and this most lantern and a potbelly stove, right? This is beautiful. I bet this place got super hot with just that, and then some areas to do their work. Here's a desk, a little storage hutch, a lantern, and there we have their probably where they ate table.
This is a new one since
Would you like to see the judge today? Please have a seat in the front pew. Look at that. And this flag. And he's in trouble.
I'm waiting on my sentencing.
Oh dear. All right, let's go check out. Let's go check it out, people. Let's go check out the rest of this building. Oh my gosh, I just can't get over how beautiful the architectural details are in these thick adobe walls. I once owned an adobe house. Yes, I did. And it was done up beautifully. Got another belly stove here. Definitely get to have your hot tea or coffee. I'm not sure what this room was used for. Oh, they built that log cabin really well. What a beautiful log cabin. Look at that. Even had a window with glass. Love these old structures and the history and the old buildings. Let me just show you how beautiful the architectural details are. Now we're going through an entry. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. Just ignore modern technology here and use your imagination. That's why they have those hanging lanterns. because that would have been the only source of light besides table lanterns and candles. Okay, I'm very close to this. This is the La Iglesia de San Juan Bautista, 1887. And we're gonna go in and see. And there's my husband. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's beautiful. I know nothing about the Catholic tradition though. Okay. Love the paint colors. And here are the pews. Different. Oh yeah, look, that's the crucifixion of Jesus carrying the cross. That's what that is. And I'm kind of going backwards. Yeah, there's a storyline here. Because look here, he's crucified. Don't know what this is for here. If you know anything, just leave it in the comments. And the dove represents the Holy Spirit. Oh, how cute. Look at this small piano. And carving here. I can't remember what they call those carvings, but when I lived in Santa Fe, I used to know what they were called. I don't know anymore. Don't remember. This is the view. Look at that. And they have stairway. I wonder if that's for the choir. Or do they have a choir? Look at the ceiling. And the pews with the ornate details here. Okay, so let's go this way. And there's another area here. Some kind of a vessel. Oh, is that like a confession thing? And with that, we will exit the building. Oh, look, there's a bell. Can't ring it though. Okay, this is the building called the Torreon that we keep hearing about. Built in the 1850s. Protected the Spanish and Americans against the Apaches. And I'm gonna do, it's so nice and fresh, refreshing out here. I'm gonna turn around. That's the church we just went to. And yeah. I wonder what's down there. I'll never know, but look at the view. It's so beautiful. It's just surrounded by private property. Here's the entry. Look, there's little peek holes. And we get to peek in. Where's Billy? Oh look, I'm hiding all over Lincoln. Can you find me? Pick up your game board at the visitor center and start playing. Aw, we didn't know about that. We would have played.
I know about that.
Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Ring that notification bell. This is Gator Gidge saying ciao ciao.